Hey, Board of Directors. My name's Alonso Oliveira. Here's our presentation. Let me just share my screen real quick to show you the presentation we have starting forward. So as you see, the goals of the boss for me was that we would spend our entire budget and that it would be 5,000 per week and that it would be enough. That was the whole goal of that. He also wanted me to spend it wisely, 25% towards content and 75% towards promotion. He wanted me to grow to brand awareness and make sure more people knew about us, which is really good for the company. I understand that. And we would need more followers in order to do this. He also wanted me to increase engagement for likes, comments, and shares. He wanted us to increase our sales through conversions as well by 10%. And he wanted me to make sure I did the best out of everyone else so that it was kind of competitive and it made sure that everyone grew, which is good. The goals I was hoping to achieve based on everything I saw after a while was that I would gain 4,000 more followers, 1,500 more conversions, and 165,000 more revenue each week. This is what I wanted to achieve. What I thought was reasonable was 3,500 more followers, 1,000 more conversions, and 104,000, 40,000 more revenues each week. And in a month, it would be around 16,000 more followers, 6,000 more revenue, and 660,000 more revenue with 6,000 more conversions. I believe these would be the best way to bring about our company's success in order to keep our goals smart and informed. So our plan was to mainly focus on the target audiences of 18 through 26, both male and female, because we want to target everyone and not have anyone feel left out. Later on in the presentation, I would demonstrate why we decided to target these audiences. For now, just this is what our plan was for marketing Boohee Supply Co. We wanted to show, obviously, that we are relatable, fashionable, and affordable. That was the goal. That's what we want, and that's what will separate us from the competition. So in order to campaign this motive, we decided to show more ads and memes through these traits, through all our posts, so that people can understand this message we're trying to show to them, that we're, relatable, fashionable, and affordable. The metrics measured would be the followers, conversions, and revenue. Obviously, likes, comments, and other things as well. But the main ones we wanted to measure were the followers, our conversions, and the revenue we would gain based on these new implementations towards the target audience and the message we're trying to show. So the strategy was that we wanted to make the audience see that we care about them, that we're relatable, and not just some company that doesn't care about its customers. We want to show them that we care and that we are able to see their interests and needs. So we wanted to build the trust with them by showing that we care and by being relatable. And we would also bring in a micro influencer. We didn't want to bring in a macro because that would overdo the budget, and we wanted to achieve the most reliable source of income and revenue from our micro influencer, which was way better because they didn't ask as much, but they always brought in consistently 20,000 revenue, which is good because we never know what the other type of influencers might do. So we wanted to achieve that goal. We believe that the memes and ads worked really well because, as you can see on the right-hand corner right here, every time we used memes, we always gained a bunch of impressions, a lot of impressions actually, some good amount of clicks, engagements, and conversions were pretty consistent, especially when we put in some of the budget. But when we didn't put in any budget and it was organic, it still brought about a lot of attention to Boohee, which is what we want. But whenever we did put in paid ads, it worked really well. So that's what I liked about using the memes. And when we used the ads as well, it brought people to buy more of our products and be like, oh, Boohee looks really awesome. So that's why we thought we would do this. And the secret to this was that we needed to balance it out and have the timing of each one work out. Like, for example, if it was Christmas, we would do ads on Christmas and Halloween in October. And we also wanted to make sure that the memes made sense around the time so that people could understand that we're trying to connect with them, that we really do care about our customers. And people like it when a company is transparent and honest with them. I know I would be interested in that. So the distribution channels we decided to focus on was Facebook and Instagram. And I'm going to demonstrate with the revenues later on in the presentation why we chose these two compared to the other ones. We tested all of them, but these are the ones that brought out the most success. So it obviously, as you can see on the right-hand side here, that the demographics of 18 to 26, both male and female, really liked using Instagram and Facebook. So we thought, oh, we should market towards these people the most. We could do organic ads with the other platforms, social medias, but these two are the ones that brought about the most success. Instagram was good because it appealed to millennials and it brought the most revenue. We had a little bit of a crisis because of Taylor Swift, because she didn't understand what was happening, that a worker was being mistreated somewhere, and apparently our bag was used to demonstrate this distress call. But the thing is, how we handled this was we made sure that the public knew that we first cared about what happened to this worker. We wanted them to be treated well. That was our main priority, to show that we care about them. Then we addressed that just because our bag happened to be with this note that the worker was calling for help, that doesn't mean we knew that this was going on, that a worker was being mistreated. So we decided, obviously, to get this worker help, get all the workers involved help, and that we would demonstrate this on our social medias immediately. And that way we could show the public that we are quick to respond and that we do not want anyone to be mistreated. And this helped reduce the damage that Taylor Swift was bringing upon. She was a bit of a pain, but thankfully we tried bringing something along. So as you can see, the result of our company, just in 1 week, we made at least $389,000. Our budget to make this happen was $240,000, $5,000 each week. And I think these are really good results, considering this happened each week. We made at least about this much or a little less, which is really good. And the revenue I was talking about for Facebook and Instagram, Facebook is right here and Instagram is right here. The revenues are really high. That's why we chose these. And as you can see with this one, it only brought like 21,000, which was way less. And we wanted to bring in more revenue for the company. And so we decided to go with Facebook and Instagram, obviously, because the revenues are the best. And it does the best to touch it with our customers. And as you can see with our SWOT analysis, our competitor was Herschel. And we decided, in order to compete with them with the best, we had to see what our weaknesses were and what their weaknesses were. And it seems like we were winning mostly, and then we had great potential to grow and win. And so this is what we decided to go for to make sure our company did the best. Thank you so much for listening to my presentation. And know that our company is growing and that we hope to make sure our audience is heard. Thank you and good night.